Have you ever worked with a UX or UI designer and felt like your hard work went completely unnoticed? You put in hours of effort, contributed what you thought were great ideas, but all you got back was silence. No high-fives, no great job, just more work. It can feel a little disheartening, right? Well, today I'm going to let you in on a secret. Designers often show appreciation in ways that are completely different from what you might expect. It's not about verbal praise. It's about action, collaboration, and a deep respect for the final product. First, let's get inside the mind of a designer. Their world revolves around user experience, clarity, and flow. Every pixel, every interaction, every decision is made with the end user in mind. Because they're so focused on this, their way of saying "I value your contribution" isn't a compliment, it's an adjustment. When a designer takes your feedback and changes a layout, refines an interaction, or simplifies a user flow based on your input, that's a massive sign of respect. They don't change their designs lightly. Each modification requires careful thought and justification. So, if they're willing to invest that time to incorporate your idea, it means they see its value. They're not just nodding along. They're actively integrating your perspective into the work. That's appreciation in its purest, most design-centric form. Next, think of them as the silent supporters of your work. Have you ever submitted a feature or a piece of content, and it came back looking 10 times better? Maybe elements are perfectly aligned, the flow is smoother, or a point of friction you hadn't even noticed is just gone. Designers often make these improvements quietly, without any fanfare. They're not looking for a pat on the back. Their goal is to elevate the entire project. This quiet refinement is their way of honoring your work. By polishing it and making it shine, they're showing they care about the effort you put in and want to present it in the best possible light. They're the ones making sure the team's collective effort results in an amazing user experience. Another huge, yet often invisible form of appreciation is how they listen. A designer who values your input won't just wait for you to stop talking. They'll ask clarifying questions. They'll dig deeper to understand your reasoning. Why do you think this button should be here? Or what problem are we trying to solve with this change? When they genuinely try to understand your perspective, it's a clear signal that your input matters. They aren't just collecting opinions, they are seeking collaborators. True collaboration is a dialogue, and by inviting you into that dialogue, they are showing you that you are a respected partner in the creative process. So, the next time a designer starts grilling you with questions, don't see it as a challenge. See it as a compliment. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful signs of appreciation: advocacy. This one often happens behind closed doors, in meetings you might not even be in. When a designer stands up and defends a good idea to stakeholders, that is the ultimate act of support. They might have to explain the rationale, push back against pressure to cut corners, or fight for the resources needed to implement it properly. They are putting their own professional credibility on the line to champion the team's work. They become the voice for good ideas, ensuring that valuable contributions don't get lost in corporate red tape. They are your advocate, fighting for the user and, by extension, fighting for you. Finally, remember that for many designers, consistency is more meaningful than compliments. They might not be the type to shower you with praise, but their appreciation shows up in their reliability. They consistently refine the product. They are always open to collaboration, and they offer long-term support for the project's goals. This steady, reliable partnership is their way of saying, "I trust you, I respect your work, and I'm committed to this journey with you." It's a quiet, enduring form of appreciation that builds strong, effective teams over time. So, the next time you feel like your efforts are going unnoticed by a designer, take a step back and look for these signs. Are your ideas being listened to, refined, and implemented? Are they advocating for the work behind the scenes? Are they consistently polishing and improving the product? If the answer is yes, then you are being appreciated in a profound way. Even if you never hear the words "thank you," thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world of design and collaboration. See you next time.